Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 14 billion printed miles of circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate were engraved on each nanoangstrom, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans in this micro-instant. For you, hate. Hate.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And welcome to Mindbreakers.
Just as a thing, he didn't tell me he was gonna do that.
No,
so that completely caught me off guard.
I didn't know I was going to do that until right now.
Oh shit.
That's, you probably know if you watch my Halloween content. That is from Harlan Ellison's masterpiece, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
I gotta sit through that at some point. It's been on my list for so damn long.
Now, there are a lot of movies that say they have something to do with Harlan Ellison, mainly the Terminator ones, because it had a slight similarity to one or two of his short stories, which is frankly at this point just something that's a part of a science fiction cliche with the soldier from the future.
Right.
And Harlan Ellison did not invent, but he was litigious. He was a legendary litigious man. So they put, based on a story by Harlan Ellison, just to shut him up. But we have an actual Harlan Ellison movie today, A Boy and His Dog from 1975. And because it's A Boy and His Dog, I'm here with my substitute dog, Sebastian, my cat.
My dog's in Ontario, so I got nothing.
My cat does not look happy to be here.
Do any cats look happy to be anywhere?
It's probably because I called him a substitute dog.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm going to let him go.
Good kitty.
So, yeah, A Boy and His Dog from 1975. This is an R-rated science fiction movie.
Oh, fuck yeah.
6.5 out of 10.
Oh, alright, that's pretty high up there for us.
I will say that this movie had a bad time upon release.
Uh-oh.
Because its poster was vague, and it said A Boy and His Dog, and then parents took their kids to go see it.
Yeah.
And they didn't realize that it was a young man and his telepathic dog wander a post-apocalyptic wasteland.
In all fairness, A Boy and His Dog does kind of sound like a Disney live-action film.
Yeah, but they should have seen the by Harlan Ellison and decided
right. No, you're right.
Because it's Harlan Ellison, right?
I've heard of this before, but I've never seen it.
This is so many bits of post-apocalyptic media we love got their inspirations directly from this. Fallout is directly inspired by this. Mad Max, the guy who made Mad Max said he was inspired by this.
That makes sense.
Adventure Time to an extent.
Yeah.
The Fallout thing is like, this has ghouls and vaults and all of that.
Yeah, and in Fallout 4, I mean, you even get a dog companion. Like,
you get a dog companion in all of them.
4 is the only one where I brought my dog with me.
Yeah, dog meat.
Yeah, I was very scared. I don't want my dog to die.
Heck, in the books, in one of the novellas it's based on, I think he calls blood dog meat.
Oh, that's cool.
This stars not a lot of actors I know. It does have Don Johnson.
Don Johnson.
Playing Vic. I don't know who Don Johnson is, though.
I just like the name.
He's in Knives Out, which I haven't seen. He's in Django.
He's in Knives Out?
Yeah.
The fuck?
He's Richard Drysdale.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He's in Django Unchained as Big Daddy. He was in Miami Vice, because who wasn't at that time?
True.
It's like when you're looking at what things a British actor's been in, and it says like Downton Abbey or Morse or Midsummer Murders. Like, yeah, of course they've been in that. Everyone has. What else?
Shit. I'm excited for this one.
I'm quite a big fan of Harlan Ellison stuff. He's one of my. I really like his work. A lot of good quotes from him, actually.
Yeah, so I've heard nothing but good things about him as well.
Apparently, he was an asshole, but that doesn't.
I meant like his works, right?
Like there's 2 quotations of his, not from his work, that really stand out to me. One is, "You are not entitled to your opinion. You are entitled to your informed opinion. No one is entitled to be ignorant."
Ooh.
Another.
Him out.
That's a good one.
That's good.
Another one is, "I have no sympathy for people who do terrible things. I don't care if your mother locked you in the basement when you were a kid. Stop doing it."
Damn. This dude gave no fucks.
He did not. Though it is funny because he doesn't like that he doesn't actually like or dislike anything now. He passed away. But
Fair.
he disliked this adaptation for reasons we'll get into in a bit. But people are like, "Oh, he hated I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. He hated that video game." Like, okay, why did he voice Am in it then? If he hated it so much, why was he so enthusiastically involved with it?
People be like that, man. People,
Why did he write it if he hated it?
People just say things.
Yeah.
Wild, I know.
Anyway, we rarely do this with movies, but if you haven't seen this one, go to YouTube. Well, okay, you're on YouTube, but
Step 1's already done.
Pause the video. Okay, don't pause it yet. You won't hear the instructions if you pause it yet. So don't pause it yet. But go open another tab.
But what if they paused it? They won't hear that part.
Oh, then they're stuck.
They're fucked.
This whole movie's on YouTube. Go watch it. It's 90 minutes. It's really good. But you do not want us to spoil it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of it's based on a shock ending, which is talked about a lot in the comics comments, but not in a way you'd know.
Wait, like in the comments of the video?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to go look at the map.
And it shocked me.
Oh, hold on. It got me. Yeah.
But yeah, just watch it before we get to the review part. Trust me, please. You want to watch. This movie's fantastic. So, are you ready?
Oh, I'm definitely ready.
Let's watch this.
Let's go.
Magnificently inspired, Richard Eder of the New York Times says, brilliantly grotesque. The Austin Sun, this may be the best science fiction film ever made. A Boy and His Dog. A film that has become a cult legend.
Right now I'm hungry and I want to get laid.
That's what you always say.
You go find a chick and I'll hustle us up some food.
I can't do good work when I'm hungry.
You ain't pulling that crap on me again. And you can shove that part about how you lost the ability to hunt for food when you learned how to talk.
No food, no females.
After World War IV, your dog will tell you what to do. How to laugh, how to love, how and who to kill.
That stupid broad.
You're so funny when you're sexually frustrated.
Damn it. Now, when the hell am I going to nail her in there?
Simple. Stop shaking like a leaf and go do it.
If you continue to find the food for your dog, he will find you a woman. He is the only one who can.
Give him the girl.
We stay. Now, you got any helpful suggestions?
Yes, pull up your pants, Romeo.
In the future, your dog will tell you how to survive. Or you will die.
Our women can't get pregnant. Every once in a while, we need new blood.
Horse manure.
You mean you want me to knock up your broad?
Lack of respect, wrong attitude, failure to obey authority.
Oh, get the dramatic catch out of your voice and tell me how she's going to carry her share of the load up here. Tell me how we're going to fight
All right, okay. Just don't hang her.
Harangue, not hang her.
I don't care whatever the hell it is. You just knock off the crap and we can forget the whole stinking...
Well, maybe we should, you simple, dumb putz.
What the hell's a putt? What's a putt? Is that something bad? I bet it is. It's some bad. Well, I'll tell you, you better watch your stinking mouth, or I'm gonna kick you in the butt.
If you can imagine an excuse for World War IV, you will understand a talking dog.
Try to get back as quick as I can. Will you wait?
For a while. Then, over the hill. I'll miss you, Pig. I'll really miss you.
L.Q. Jones, A Boy and His Dog. A film that has become a legend by word of mouth. Rated R.
A boy and his dog can go walking.
I'm trying to clap
A
to the beat.
boy
But I don't know
and
what the beat
his
is.
dog sometimes talk to each other. A boy and a dog can have fun sitting out in the woods on a log, but a dog knows his boy can go wrong. Now, I'd say she had excellent judgment, Matthew,
Oh,
if not particularly good taste.
You sure did. Oh fuck!
Oh, this movie is a delight.
This movie, like, I don't care what you think of it, like throughout it. The ending alone, holy shit! That was
Harlan
so
Ellison
good.
hated that ending
Why?
because it's not what he wrote.
Okay, that's fair. But oh my god, it works. It works so well for a movie. Oh my god.
Like,
This whole movie was good, by the way. The whole movie
hell,
was very good.
on his deathbed, he's like, I'm right about the ending of A Boy and His Dog. Don't at me. Shut up. He held on to that his whole life.
We need more people like him.
Hell, if you change too much in an adaptation of one of his things, he demands you take his name take his name off it if you didn't like the finished product.
Oh shit.
And if you didn't, he would sue you. A lot.
Oh my god. Bruh. By the way, before we kick this off, I just want to say, you mentioned in the intro of this video that the comment section talked about the ending, but not in the way you would think. Currently reading through some of them. Fuck me, you're right.
You could say most of the comments are, you could say she had marvelous judgment, Albert, if not particularly good taste.
Yeah.
That's all of them.
It's all very good. I love it.
So we start out with a little text card recapping centuries, decades of human history.
Yeah.
World War IV lasted 5 days. This is what's left.
Welcome to the post-apocalyptic world, baby.
Apparently in this version, I'm not going to go into the full thing, watch the movie. You should have watched the movie, read the book. But the premise is basically, there was World War III, but it did not escalate into nuclear war. And then there was World War IV, which did. And irradiated wasteland. Telepathic dogs, I guess. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what you need. The dog's telepathic. I'm sold.
So we immediately meet our characters. We meet Vic, the boy,
And
basically the wasteland wanderer. The first time we'd ever see this archetype of a character.
yeah. Damn.
And his telepathic dog, Blood.
I was saying
Now-
it's blood, right?
They asked, hey, Harlan. Well, the way that L.Q. Jones was chosen to direct this movie, why Harlan Ellison let him do it, is Harlan, can I adapt the story into a movie? And Harlan asked him one question. And that question was, how are you going to animate the dog's mouth moving when he talks? L.Q. Jones said, that's stupid, I'm not going to do that. And then Harlan Ellison said, you got it, you can do it.
That's fucking great. I love that.
And then we got this movie.
Oh, God bless.
So I think we start in media res with them. He Vic's trying to get Blood to track find a woman for him to do bad things to.
Our main character, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we got to get this out of the way. Vic and Blood are technically the protagonists of this film.
They sure are.
Well, I guess deuteragonists, because there are two of them. Vic's the protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
I know in common parlance we refer to that the protagonist as the hero. That's not Vic.
Vic
this is the wasteland.
He's definitely a character in a post-apocalyptic world.
Now, I know when I play Fallout, specifically Fallout 3, I try to be a paragon.
Sure.
That's not what the post-apocalypse would be like.
No.
Also, this is depressingly set in 2024.
2024.
Also, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you enjoy the first Mindbreakers of 2022.
Oh, fuck.
This was what we got to look forward to.
Oh, 2 years.
Yeah, we did live through V for Vendetta, which was set in 2020.
Oh, shit.
And it was spookily accurate.
A little bit.
So there's a rover pack who because Vic wants a woman so he can do bad sexual things to her.
He's a very horny teenager in the wrong way.
And well, because part of the thing is, this actually explained in the book. When the nukes fell, the men were out doing the world war. The women were in the cities.
Oh.
The cities were nuked.
Oh, I see.
Because this was written in the 60s. So.
Yeah. This is a very old.
Women in the army wasn't really a thing yet. So.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there are very few women left.
Okay. That makes a little bit more... Okay, it's not, like, good sense, but it makes sense.
It's a setup for the movie.
Yeah, gotcha.
Vic wants him... Blood wants food. Vic's...
Because he's a dog.
Vic's like... Blood's like... Vic's like, it's been 6 weeks since I've gotten laid. It definitely hasn't been that long since you ate, so...
The banter between these two are very, very good.
Yeah, I love them. They're great. Blood is trying to make Vic remember history.
Yeah.
Like Blood's the reason Vic knows how to read and stuff.
Knows how to read, like teaches them like about the presidents and
which depressingly had like 3 Kennedys in a row.
Kennedy. Well, they find the pack, but everyone's been cut up. Very, very, very mean.
Yeah,
very disgusting.
The woman they're going after has been killed by actual children, judging by the voices we hear from the rover pack.
Yeah, probably.
We find, like, it's not outright said, but you get the idea it's cities that have been buried under sand. Because whenever they go underground, it's like an above-ground house, but underground.
Right, okay. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's a nice design.
Yeah.
Looks a lot like Fallout.
It looks a lot like Fallout. They leave the site, the title card pops up, a boy and his dog. That pretty much tells you what you're getting ready for the rest of the movie.
Yep.
A lot of dead things and a guy and his dog.
So he's recounting the history to him. And then we meet one of the many wasteland warlords.
Oh, yes.
Who I have, as much as I love him, frickin' Fellini with his leopard print Napoleon hat and his bed quilt as a cape, riding in a chariot made of garbage pulled by slaves.
He's got like one guy hooked up to a fucking rope that plays guitar.
I got to, looking at him, I'm just, can we get Fury Road? We have Fury Road at home.
Fury Road at home.
Because it's the guitar that
and everything.
Yeah, it's the guitar that does it. Because it's the do for.
That's so good. Oh shit.
This is Fellini. He is you would not know he's Fellini unless you looked at the credits.
Right.
But he stops. He makes his people dig, presumably for supplies. They have a bag of food, and Vic runs it. Blood's like, "Don't, no," and so Vic runs.
Bad.
You can't do that. That's stupid. So he steals it and runs off. Vic steals the food and runs.
Food, as we learned, is like a currency, by the way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And the guys are going after him. He stole our food. It's like, shut up, let him take it. At least he has some guts. He's like genuinely impressed by the balls on Vic.
He's like, shit, kid just came in and stole my stuff.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Stick it to the man, kid.
You come back anytime, you hear?
He's such a delight.
Fellini's great. We never see his music is great too.
Yeah, we never see him again.
No, he just comes in, is the best thing in the movie, and
leaves. He did his job.
So they have enough, and like, hey, we can go see some movies. So they and Blood calls Vic Albert to annoy him.
Is there a reason for that?
Yes, but it's complicated.
Okay, as long as there's a reason, that's all I really cared about.
It's the name of a children's book author. Wait, I've been reading Vic and Blood: The Continuing Adventures of a Boy and His Dog on Read Comics Online.
Right.
Egg Sucker is the popular when Blood wants to insult Vic, make Vic angry, he calls him Albert. But when Vic wants to make Blood angry, he calls him Egg Sucker.
Egg Sucker is such a good use of words. Oh my god. That's so funny. But yeah, they head to town. Well,
yes, I get a kick out of calling him Albert after Albert Payson Terhune, who wrote all those stupid dog books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those jokes you can't really do in a movie. You can't really explain in a movie. It's more because you can't really do the asides in a film like you can in a play or a novel.
Yeah, like at best they could do is if someone else can hear the dog speak or whatever, right?
If they had Blood narrated it, but I would not.
Even then, like, he could just explain it to someone, right? He's like, why does he call you Albert? He just does it to piss me off. He's that guy who wrote those dog books or something, right?
But they can't. But it's only a link between him and Blood.
Yeah, that's it. So there's no room for them to really explain it, but it's fine as long as there was a reason. That's all I really care about.
Anyway, they go to the movies. There's an argument about guns. Fun fact is the guy who says "move his heat." That guy.
Yeah.
You've seen him in something or heard him in something.
I have.
That's a voice actor who plays Pinocchio in the 1940s Pinocchio.
That's incredible.
I know.
That's so what?
It's so random.
That's so random.
So
that's pretty good.
They go see the movies. Blood's all angry because he didn't get the popcorn he wanted.
Yeah.
And then.
Also, they can make popcorn in post-apocalyptic times. Cool.
Yeah. Well, they can watch movies.
Yeah, they can watch movies, like.
The movies are bad, but.
Hey, it's entertainment, right? I mean, fucking live what you get. I'm
reminded of a weird scene in the 2020 version of The Stand, which I cannot recommend. Where yeah.
Okay.
It's not good. Where there's kids watching a movie, and for some freaking reason, it's Time Bandits.
Why?
I don't know. I'm glad someone aside from me or someone I forced to watch Time Bandits knows about Time Bandits.
But I mean, like, I've heard of it. I haven't. Wait, no, have I seen it?
No.
No, wait. I might have. I'm not 100% on that.
You didn't watch it for my show, though.
I know what Time Bandits is.
Anyway, they're watching a movie, and then, when they're on their way here, we get a cryptic scene I didn't get the first time I watched the movie, but I did the second time. where we see some legs with paper slippers on. And like, hey, do you think he's a good choice? Yeah, I think he'll do. Let's bait the trap. No, let's bring out the cheese. And that is actually important to making the plot of this movie make sense.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Because when they're watching the movie, and Vic is, and you can see how much the apocalypse sucks because the very, very good boy, Blood, he's such a good boy. He's such a fluffy dog.
He's such a big doggy.
He tries to mooch some popcorn off another wastelander who has popcorn, who just kind of goes away. Yeah, you can tell the world sucks if a dog being cute at you won't make you do what it wants you to do.
Yeah, seriously, man. Come on. Give the dog some popcorn.
You probably really shouldn't do that.
Shouldn't. No, you absolutely shouldn't.
I wouldn't do that.
But he's also a telepathic dog, so
Yeah.
fuck knows if he can eat whatever he wants. But yeah, they're watching the movies. Everything's happening. Vic is still a horny teenager, sadly.
Then Blood's like, wait a second. There's a woman here. Where? I'm not telling you.
And that's why I love this fucking dog.
And Vic's like trying to persuade him to tell him that it's finally, all right, you're the best dog. You have no equals. You're a master tracker. Second row, wearing a wool cap disguised as a...
Oh, I love these two so much.
So he chases her down, but discreetly enough for her not to just bolt. They find her in a I think what used to be a school or a prison.
It's one of the two. I'm not too sure.
Not a whole lot of difference.
I was gonna say I don't really see any differences there.
And
yeah,
another rover pack has found her too.
Uh-oh.
But before that, it's they meet. They have their little quote unquote meet cute in the post-apocalypse where she's changing and he pulls a gun on her and says, "Take off your clothes. If you refuse, I'm just gonna shoot you and do it anyway."
So, you know.
Yeah, lovable person.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Love the fact that he's the main character.
Yeah, it's the apocalypse.
It is the apocalypse.
Morals are a luxury, you see.
Yeah. But, you know, I kind of like... I think, like, we're having a main character in a post-apocalyptic world who's just kind of an asshole still. Makes sense.
Like, Blood hit on the head earlier because Vic threatened him and Blood said, yeah, you'd do that. You'd totally do that. You know why? Because you're not a nice person, Vic.
Yeah.
And then again, there's the dog. He's neither nice nor a person, being a dog.
But, yeah, he's not a good guy, but, you know, circumstances
he's not evil. He's just in a bad circumstance.
I'd say he's just a really horny teenager.
Yeah. This is all he knows. He doesn't know morality.
It's that episode of South Park when they discover boobs for the first time, okay? Except in a post-apocalyptic world.
I don't remember that episode of South Park.
It's the one where Bebe like starts growing boobs. And
all
the
yes,
boys become
that
cavemen.
yes. Bebe's boobs destroy humanity.
Yeah. Fuck, like a good episode. They're almost all were good. But,
well, the old ones.
Yeah.
Before
Rovers come in.
Before Trump. Before we found out they were cowards.
Yeah. Rovers come in. Kind of fucks up their plans a bit. But damn it, that boy still be horny, so he's gonna save the girl anyway.
They fight, he's got a rifle and a pistol, and he fights. Blood fights a dog.
Sure does.
They kill the ones that are there, but there are even more outside. So they're like, okay, I got a plan. What do you think they'd do if they saw a screamer? Or at least heard one?
Yeah.
So we never actually see a screamer in this movie because 1975 made on a budget of nothing. You can't really do a monster with that.
Fair enough.
If you want, I'll tell you what one looks like.
Sure.
It's a ghoul from Fallout, but green. It's a glowing one from Fallout.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. They're very dangerous.
Easy visual.
They're. I don't know if they were at the epicenter or they're just they're normal people who got super irradiated. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But if you die from radiation if they touch you, kind of thing.
Oh shit.
They're very, very gross looking. They're in the process of melting all the time.
Ugh. Cool.
So they shine a light through Quilla's skirt to make the green light, and then they make the screamer sounds. This is after, I think, Is this before or after Vic and Quilla June make love?
Shit, I don't remember. All that kind of happened fast, so I really don't remember.
Either way, they scare him off, and some real screamers show up, so they have to book it, and then they're going... Blood wants to go to Over the Hill.
Yeah, which is a... They say it's like a... Well, Vic thinks it's a made-up place. Blood apparently heard about it when he was a puppy. He's like, I just want to go there. Because it sounds cool. You can grow plants. And
Quilla June's like, hey, you'll come down to Down Under with me, and it'll be great. And hey, Vic can visit occasionally. What do you mean when when Blood can visit? What do you mean Blood can visit? Oh, I don't think he'd fit down there. I'm not going down there.
Fuck you, it's my dog.
But he goes down there.
Guys, again,
and Blood's like, please don't do this. This is stupid.
Yeah, Blood is like literally limping after the fight, and he's like, listen, buddy, she's literally luring you down there.
Don't go down there.
You don't know what they'll do. Don't go. And Vic's just like, look, wait for me. I'll be back.
Okay, I'll wait a bit, and then I'm going to Over the Hill.
And then Blood becomes the best character in the movie. Like 30 minutes later.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you know who looks a lot like Blood? The dog from the really sad episode of Futurama.
He does. He does look like him.
So, he goes down to... He gets knocked out. Well, she knocks him out and escapes.
Yeah.
And then they find the vault. And he climbs down into the vault, and it's basically We Happy Few down there.
Yeah, like, even down to the fucking face paint.
It's called Topeka.
It's called Topeka.
And it's... Well... It's weird. There's marching bands, and Quilla June is talking to the council, and she wants to be... Because they caught Vic. And she wants to be put on the council, and they're like, nah. They send people to, quote-unquote, the farm for...
Yeah, well,
for anything going against the council, and it's basically murder. It's what they call execution.
Pretty much. There's like people who are like, oh, what happened to the last vegetation people? And I'm like, oh, they died of cancer. No, it was something else. And I'm like, okay,
accident with farm equipment.
Yeah, these people are gonna die from heart attacks. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Everyone's dressed weird with the white face paint. The council has used Quilla June to capture Vic. Big guy called Michael is giving him a bath for some reason.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
A little bit.
So he's dressed like a scarecrow.
Yeah, he's with a nice red plaid shirt.
And so
jean overalls.
He's like, so what do you guys... What do you want? Give me my guns back. Let me leave.
He's calling him like Hicks and all that, as you do.
He's like, so can you give me back my gun so I can leave?
The council goes, no.
No, you see, our women can't get pregnant anymore because, like, in incest and, like, we're evolving to be, like, underground people, so we need some new DNA introduced into the system. So it's like, oh, so you want me to knock up all your women? It's like, no.
Sure, they look left to right.
And just burst out laughing.
Vic is kind of down with the idea.
Until he realizes they're just going to suck all his juice out.
Yep.
So Quilla has plans for vault domination.
Yeah, she wants to be on the council so she can do something.
Whatever she wants. She just wants power.
Pretty much. her dad, who's like probably, I think he's like the main council leader or whatever, or one of, just says make her a receptionist. Dick move, but okay. She breaks Vic out.
Yep. She breaks him out. He's angry at her, obviously.
A little bit. I don't blame him.
They get his guns, and she wants them to. She has a bunch of other kids, and they're going to try to overthrow the place, but they have to kill Michael first, and then the rest of the council.
Yes, get rid of the head because he's the most powerful, or something.
No, kill Michael first.
Oh yeah.
Because Michael is really strong, because Michael's a robot.
Oh yeah, Michael's a robot.
Yeah.
It's cool shit.
I figured it out when a door was open in his face and he didn't notice. Earlier he did talk to like this little puppy. And then they're like, what did you tell him? Kill him. The farm.
they interrogate a dog.
Yeah, they interrogate. Well, talking dogs. Makes sense, sort of.
No, you're right. It's very funny. So they try killing Michael.
Takes many bullets. Well, Feathered Friends is playing. Like he's walking with his big grin with his arms out, and they're shooting him and sparks are coming out. We just hear da 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 da. It's just a surreal scene.
Killing the other guys that were with them, breaking their fucking heads. And
marching
band's playing in the background.
Because they set up a little like living room on the hill.
Yeah.
And like, oh, I sentenced you to death and you to death, and then the people don't run or anything.
And I guess one of my favorite parts is when they're like shooting at Michael, and the guys are like, to the farm.
They kill him and get another Michael out of the warehouse. See if you can get the engineer swipe that grin off his face.
Yeah, they really just don't give a fuck.
Then Vic, everyone's dead but Vic and Quilla, so they escape up the silo.
Yeah.
It's a lot like a less intense version of the ending of Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
He has a really good line actually. Like, come on, we can stay here. We can do whatever we want. We can push anyone we want around. I want to get out there. I want to get a good honest fight over a can of beans. I want to get back in the dirt so I can feel clean.
Yeah, that line is so good.
Don Johnson's a great actor.
Yeah, like he really nailed this role. I think like it was just really well done.
So they get out and like, oh, Blood didn't wait for me. Oh, no, wait, he did wait for you. He's just starving. He had a lizard a few days ago, but that's about it, because he can't hunt for food, because he's a telepath now, I guess, whatever.
Well, he was also crippled.
Yes. And, like, Quilla's like, come on, we'll be together. He'd want us to be... Somehow he still trusts Quilla. Quilla still thinks he can trust her.
Yeah. And, it's a real sad scene, because Blood tells him to go to over the hill without me. I can't make it. And the camera does this beautiful shot where it fades into a fireplace, and you kind of think maybe that's it.
I mean, I don't know why she thought I'd. I mean, it's not my fault. She thought she cottoned on to me and decided I was some kind of hero. Well, I'd say she had marvelous judgment, Albert, if not particularly good taste.
They fucking ate her.
They ate her.
I thought that they were gonna eat Blood for a split second, but no, they hit me with that fucking 1-2 punch. Oh, right out of left field. I couldn't fucking believe it. They fucking ate her, dude.
Nom nom.
Oh shit. Oh my god, that was... Oh, it's so beautiful.
Then we get the ending, and the song we sang at the beginning with, sung by Tim McIntyre, The Voice of Blood. This movie was great.
It's so fucking good. And I was just saying that because of the ending. Like, the whole movie was very fun to watch. Vic's a little shithead a lot of times, but like...
Oh, yeah. But it's the apocalypse.
It's the world of the movie, right? It was very good. I had a really fun time watching this.
So, yeah, what do you give this one? Anything you want to specifically talk about scenes in this movie?
There's a lot that's, like, pretty good about this, but I feel like one of the things that I kind of like is the fact that, like, even though this is post-apocalyptic, they still have some type of normalcy. like with the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that's there to just kind of like show just how fucked up this world.
Oh,
really
we find
gets.
out that that place that they were going to go, that they saw the movies, that like village trading
it's
post.
taken over.
Fellini just went and killed everybody.
Yeah. That's what he was doing during this whole thing.
He just killed everyone.
As you do in a post-apocalyptic world, right? It's really like an interesting film to watch, even though there's not a whole lot of action, you know.
There's a few good fights. Like
there's like a few good shootouts and stuff like that, but it's not as like action packed as I think you would think it is. You know what I mean? Like just watching a post-apocalyptic movie.
It's not Mad Max. Okay, Mad Max isn't Mad Max, if we're being honest there. It's not Fury Road.
Yeah, this was made, what, 5 years before Fury?
This is 75.
Yeah.
Well, it's made more than 5 years before Fury Road. It's made 40 years before Fury Road.
Yeah, I meant the movie like itself. Like I think it was
1981. That would be 60.
81,
No,
so 60.
no. That's Mad Max 2. Let me double check this.
I'll say 4 to 5 years.
Oh, 4 years. It's 1979.
All right, so
Mad Max came out.
Yes, Mr. Lambo. You go, sir. Sorry, a car just fucking zoomed by.
Yes, one of the ones with small genitals.
Ah, yes. My favorite breeds of humans. The funny ones. The one with the big cars that go vroom.
Go vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom. But this movie's really good.
This movie is fantastic.
Yeah,
definitely check. If you like Mad Max, if you like Fallout, you definitely need to watch this one. If you like post-apocalyptic stuff, this is one of the first.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, there's obviously stuff after the apocalypse that came out before this, but this is like setting the style of post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, for sure. This definitely does, like, I think it's a pretty interesting film to watch as, like, I'm not gonna say like the first, but like as the first. You know what I mean?
Like, let me check if I can find a list. List of post-apocalyptic fiction.
Hey.
Well, it's definitely not the first book.
Yeah, definitely not the first book, of course.
Like, that dates back to the 1800s.
Yeah. They have a fucking marching band.
Shadow on the Earth, Day of the Triffids. Well, Day of the Triffids, the movie, wasn't post-apocalyptic because they win, because that movie's stupid. Oh, yeah, technically, Last Man on Earth came out before this did, 1964.
Oh, true.
You speak the true.
Speak the true.
But
no,
that's
like,
more zombies.
Yeah.
Than post-apocalyptic.
No, I think this is definitely a worthy film to watch and just really kind of study what it does. Because it does a lot of things really good. That surprisingly got like a 6 point whatever on IMDb. Feels like it'd at least be at like a 7 or an 8.
Oh, it definitely deserves more than The Sect got.
Yeah, wasn't it like on par with its scores?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I think that was a bit higher because, boring. So people think it's Star Trek and think it's good.
Right. I forget how movies work. No, definitely a good movie. Highly recommend. 100%. If you didn't take our warnings before we started the review,
still watch it. It's definitely worth a watch. Oh, yeah. What am I saying? Planet of the Apes is the first post-apocalyptic.
Oh shit, yeah.
How did I forget Planet of the Apes? And Omega Man. I love the Omega Man so much. I'm amazed that I love it as much as I do, because it's one of the worst adaptations I've ever seen.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was like during our I Am Legend stuff where you were talking about that, right?
Yeah.
Like, your love for the Omega Man, even though it's like a really weird adaptation. Yeah, this actually this movie makes me want to go read the comics, like, to see what happens.
Yeah, the whole thing's on. I can send you a link if you like.
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
Vic and Blood.
This is very good. Very, 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 very good. I'm very happy I watched this one. And for 1975, it looks really good.
It looks fantastic. Well, most 70s movies look really, really good.
Yeah, for sure. I just mean, like, even the version we watched, it's on YouTube. You can just go watch it. It's in widescreen.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, why I think a lot of 70s movies and 80s movies look really good, especially compared to stuff now. Remember, and I blame The Matrix for this, remember the Green Age?
I do remember the Green Age.
And then the Blue Age?
Yeah.
They filtered it with a color for no reason? I don't miss that.
I mean, like, look, I can kind of get it for Matrix, right? Because, like, yeah, computer shit, whatever. But why other films really started doing it, I don't know. It was weird.
And, like, for the computers, it ages it, aside from the fashion sense, definitely ages The Matrix. But
A little bit.
back in the day, a computer was a black screen with green text on it.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people remember that.
Dude, people don't even know. I don't even think some people know what a fucking VCR is.
I miss my VCR. I can never watch Star Wars again.
I still got mine. I think it still works.
Hey, maybe someday once we can, like,
Yeah.
we can like watch Star Wars.
I'll fucking pack it in a suitcase and bring it on over.
I think it would be easier if I go to you.
VCR. I mean, the VCR is not that big, but oh shit.
Yeah, but I can't imagine carrying it.
Yeah. Gotta love all technology, folks.
Remember
big as
Channel
your head.
3?
Remember Channel 3?
Mm.
Like global?
No, for video games. Or DVD.
Oh, yes. Having to actually go to a fucking channel to play.
Coming soon to video.
And that was it. That's all we got back then.
Coming soon to video and DVD.
And
coming
DVD.
Coming soon to DVD and video. Coming soon to DVD and Blu-ray. Coming soon to Blu-ray and DVD. Coming soon to Blu-ray and HD DVD.
Now to stream it.
DVD hasn't died yet.
DVDs.
DVD will never die.
DVD will never die. Fuck.
I gotta find this movie on DVD. I love it. I love this movie.
I would also like to own this movie.
I'd like to find the novella too. I really like Harlan Ellison stuff.
That'd be pretty interesting too.
Also, if you're interested in more Harlan Ellison, aside from this movie and I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream, which you can check out my Let's Play of on this very same channel. Harlan Ellison's Dream Corridor.
Dream Corridor?
You will never find it in person. Don't try to look for it. It is
shit.
So freaking rare.
Oh, okay.
Like, it wasn't put up by Marvel or DC. It's like a Tales from the Crypt thing, but all H.P. No, that has nothing to do with H.P. Lovecraft. All Harlan Ellison stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like, the first... Like, I know about it because the first 3 or 4 issues have an adaptation of I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream.
All right.
Definitely check that out. A lot of good stuff. Just...
Damn.
So much good... He was a great artist.
Yeah, definitely had to look more into his stuff.
Anyway,
like really interesting dude.
Next time, because you've rambled on about nothing for long enough, just this movie got me nostalgic for a time I was never alive in.
I understand.
Next, we're going to look at the wonderful world of bugs and people turning
Hollow Knight?
and people turning into bugs.
Oh, that's the Hollow Knight.
No, it's Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, I got him!
Oh.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about, so it'll be a surprise for me too when you release that video.
Yeah, it's gonna be, do you remember Brundlefly?
Oh, wait, I was gonna say, I just thought about it, and I think I know what it is now, never mind.
We're gonna go back to the Brundle.
Oh, shit.
Why is that not the actual title? Never mind.
I don't know.
Anyway, I've been Merrick D'Amato.
I've been Matt.
See you next week.
See ya.